As always, great to have Dana White, president of the UFC, joining us tonight on SportsCenter. Dana, Jon Jones tweeted yesterday, sounds like there will be negotiations for my next fight at heavyweight. What can you tell us about the conversations you've had with Jon Jones over the last 48 hours and what's next for him?
Jon Jones is vacating the light heavyweight title. And, you know, obviously, you can see he's been tweeting. He has interest in fighting at heavyweight. He doesn't know when. He doesn't know who. I think he's just going to take some time right now and do some of the things that he wants to do outside of the octagon. And when the time is right, he'll step in and possibly fight at heavyweight.
This is the last we've seen of him as a light heavyweight. How would you put his run as a title winner in perspective?
Well, I say it all the time. I mean, he's the GOAT, and if you look at his career right now, they got him at like 26-1. He's 27-0. He's never been beaten in the octagon. He's fought the who's who of the sport. He went through murderer's row at 205 pounds and destroyed everybody. And he's the greatest of all time.
Now, when we look at possible fights, Stipe Miocic, you said after his win Saturday night that he would fight Ngannou next. So if we're looking at what's next for Jones, we know that that's going to be a matchup you want to see. What could be next for Jon in terms of a fight moving forward if you like Ngannou and Miocic?
Well, that's definitely the fight that's going to happen in heavyweight now. You know, Francis Ngannou has earned that title shot, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, today we had a matchmaking meeting today. We have a lot, you know, like the top 4 or 5 guys laid out for fights coming up in the fall. So we'll see when Jon Jones' timing is to come back and who makes sense for him.
Is it a timing thing with him, or is it specifically you want to see him get a heavyweight fight perhaps before he gets the winner of Miocic and Ngannou?
No, I mean, listen, he's the long-time light heavyweight champion. In my opinion, he's the greatest of all time. And if he wants to come back and take a shot at the heavyweight championship, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But he can't jump in front of Ngannou right now.
Okay, look, light heavyweight vacated. If he steps and moves away from that title, what would you like to see in the light heavyweight division now?
Yeah, so at UFC 253, Adesanya versus Costa is the main event on September 26th. We don't have a location for it yet, but Dominic Reyes will fight Jan Blachowicz for the vacant light heavyweight title.
The Costa fight came after a couple years of you maybe thinking about it and talking about it a little bit. Another fight you've been talking about for a little bit now is that Jon Jones super fight. He's moved up to heavyweight. In terms of that move, does that impact your plans on the super fight with him? Would you want that at light heavyweight? Would you consider, I know Eugene's talked about you moving up to heavyweight at some point in your career. What are your thoughts on that?
100%, it doesn't change my plans. My plans are still going as forward as planned. So yeah, same thing.
No thoughts on him moving up to heavyweight at all in terms of what he's leaving behind in that division?
Look how long it took him to move up to heavyweight finally. And like I was saying, he was expecting me to do it straight away. But I've never defended my belt yet. So I've defended my belt twice now. I want to defend it a few more times and do what I set out to do. But yeah, hot Conor McKellar Black on his part. So yeah, go put some fucking muscle on your chopstick legs and go fight Francis Ngannou. Watch him break you. I hope he doesn't though. Maybe he does. Who knows?
I don't give a